Okay, I think I'm back now. Um, that did not seem to be my ISP. I think that was Twitch. Because my bitrate was fine. OBS was showing everything was 5 by 5. Speed test came back normal. I don't know why the stream. See, now I'm getting the bouncing bitrate again. Elixir, thank you for the 16-month resubscription amidst all of the what the heck? What the heck is going on, internet? But thank you so much for your support. Um, like, seriously, I don't know what the heck is going on. I tried this time, I got it to come back by literally ending stream and starting again. So, but I don't know why it went offline like that. And the first time, I'm guessing the same thing happened. Like, Twitch decided I wasn't online. OBS was still streaming. OBS was showing everything was fine. And Twitch had ended my stream. So, I don't know. Oh, Hunky Dory would absolutely be a good Chuck Tingle novel. Anyway, going to attempt to continue, I have rearranged my windows somewhat so that if that happens again, I hopefully have a visual indicator on my screen to know that the stream has gone offline despite OBS showing that everything is still going out. I can't win. But yes, thank you, Elixir. I don't know where I was. I think I was gonna probe this. Nope. I finished probing this. Next planet. We were almost ready to go to Tachanka, but now I'm scared to go to Tachanka because I don't think the internet wants me to. Vol. Vol is a hydrogen-helium gas giant named for an ancient Krogan deity that stood watch for enemies of his pantheon. The gas giant's moons are named after some of Vol's myriad eyes and ears. The only reason to visit the Vol system is scientific curiosity, which the Krogan lack. Orbital distance 17.8 AU. Orbital period 57.8 Earth years. Radius 73,944 kilometers. Day length 12.1 Earth hours. No questing, only probing. I just don't think... I think Twitch and my ISP do not want me to go to Tachanka. Either that or they're just annoyed that Caden hasn't shown his face.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
And like, seriously, like, today is gonna suck because I'm gonna have, like, what, 3 VODs from this one stream? All because the stupid systems don't work the way that they're meant to. I apologize. I'm going to stop complaining and just, like... I do my best. This part is out of my control, and I just have to, like, go with it. Do my best. That's all I can do. I don't think I get to probe Tachanka. Tachanka. Scarred by bombardment craters, radioactive rubble, choking ash, salt flats, and alkaline seas, Tachanka can barely support life. Thousands of years ago, life grew in fierce abundance under the F-class star Aralak, a Rake clan word meaning Eye of Wrath. 3 analogs grew in thick jungles, their roots growing out of shallow, silty seas. Life fed upon life in an evolutionary crucible. This world died in nuclear firestorms after the Krogan split the atom. A little ice age of nuclear winter killed off much of the remaining plant life. In recent centuries, many Krogan have returned to their homeworld. The reduced albedo has caused global temperatures to rise. In order to maintain livable temperatures, a vast shroud was assembled at the L1 Lagrange point. It is maintained by the Council Demilitarization Enforcement Mission, CDEM, which is based on orbiting battle station. CDEM. CDEM Advisory. Visitors to Tuchanka land at their own risk. The CDEM will not attempt to extract citizens threatened by clan warfare. Jeez. My bots are like, hey, did you know you're live now? Travel Advisory. The ecology of Tuchanka is deadly. Nearly every native species engages in some predatory behavior. Even the remaining vegetation is carnivorous. Travel beyond guarded areas is strongly discouraged. Population 2.1 billion. Capital currently Erdnot. Since 2183. CDEM garrison 2,400 in orbital battle station. Orbital distance 5.3 AU, orbital period 16.7 Earth years, radius 8,293 kilometers, day length 21.4 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 1.1 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature 72 Celsius, 36 in shrouded areas, surface gravity 1.14 G. Do I risk it? I mean, there's still, what, an hour and a half left? I think I gotta try. I'm just gonna constantly be looking over here to make sure that the stream is still streaming. Anyway, thank you all for being here and dealing with the wacky. We're landing on Tuchanka. Ooh, but who do I bring? Also, hello, we have new outfit. Aww. It doesn't cover her boob window. I sincerely hoped that the new outfit... I don't know that I can exit out of here with, like, Portico. I didn't save. And I don't think I can exit. I can't leave this screen to go back and save. Uh-oh. Well, you know, it is what it is. We're bringing Thane. But, like, why is Samara's new outfit just as boobalicious as the last one? I honestly thought we got a new outfit that would cover her boobs. Hopefully I don't die upon landing. Oh wait, I have to take Morden? I mean, I can go back. Oh, you're right. I should take them. My brain did not think of it. I can go back to the ship, can't I? Yes, I can. Let's... Oh, request new squad member. I didn't think. First I'm gonna save. Because you suggested I save. Now I will request new squad member. Because my brain's silly. Add Morden. Add Grunt. They're the reason we're here. Okay. Just because I will save again for the measure of good. Ooh, we got a new codex entry.
Humans detect a regional hub.
Tuchanka.
The Krogan homeworld boasts extreme temperatures, virulent diseases, and vicious predatory fauna. Around 1900 BCE, the Krogan discovered atomic power, promptly instigated many intraplanetary wars, sending Tuchanka into a nuclear winter. With most of their industrial base destroyed, the Krogan entered a new dark age, and warring tribal bands dominated. Populations remained low for the next 2,000 years. First contact with the Solarians made resurgence possible. Krogan brought to less hostile planets bred exponentially and returned to reconquer their home. They built vast underground shelters to shield themselves from surface radiation, which proved prescient during the Krogan rebellions, when many of them isolated themselves in a vain attempt to avoid the genophage. Convinced they could outbreed the genophage, they transmitted it into more than 90% of the sealed bunkers. Today, Tuchanka's population is sharply limited. While individual Krogan are long-lived, the genophage ensures few replacements.
Genophage thing. Oh, we got some squad points to spend here. Let's go ahead and ooh, do I want to get you ranked 4 in incendiary ammo or concussive? We'll go with concussive for now. Heavy concussive shot, a massive blast that propels enemies with bone-crushing force, or concussive blast, a high-energy explosive charges give your shot an impact radius large enough to knock down multiple enemies. Newton, or a radius of. Go with the radius. I don't know. 4 points to spend for Morden. You could either get. I mean, I'm going Cryoblast because ice powers. Always go ice powers. Deep Cryoblast. The blast potency and freeze duration are equal to advanced cryogenic weapons. Cryogenic weapons. That sounds horrifying. Full Cryoblast. This cryo weapons spray effect is engineered to maximize your chances of freezing multiple targets. So this gives an impact radius of 3, and this freeze duration of 7. Let's freeze them longer. Okay. There. I think we're done preparing, and I have saved. Let's talk to Char.
What did I tell you, honey? Isn't it beautiful? Far away from all that high-tech noise.
I guess. Seems a bit dirty, though.
Oh, it builds character.
Builds character.
Is it just me, or do the other Krogan not like me?
Oh, there's some concern about me bringing in a non-Krogan. I had to talk to the chief. It's not a deal.
Wait, so they don't even want me here?
Who cares what they want? I want you. That's all that matters.
I mean, yeah, sure, but that's not a reason to go to a place that's going to make her feel completely out of place and unwanted. Like, if you want to be with her, great, go somewhere else where you're both going to be accepted.
I don't know if I can do this, Char.
Hey, now. My blue rose of Illy always stands strong to reach toward the sun.
Okay, I'll manage. Just no more poetry.
Like, prioritize both of your happiness, not...
What did I tell you, honey? Isn't it beautiful? Watch it, human.
Can't jump. Urge to jump over crates. Blood Pack Recruiter.
If you're looking for work, you're shouting down the wrong hole. The Blood Pack only recruits Krogan. You again. I told you the Blood Pack only wants Krogan. Go flash your smooth skin somewhere else.
Gonna get mad at me and shoot me?
Would get me away from jaw-flapping aliens. I was obviously mistaken. If you're looking for work, you're shouting down the wrong hole. The Blood Pack
Jaw-flapping
only recruits Krogan.
The Overcaptain. Oh, lovely. It's a Krogan hello. Pulling their guns.
The clan leader wants to speak with you. Keep your running pet on a short leash. Get him the right soon or put him down.
Do you know what's wrong with him? What he needs?
There's nothing wrong with him. Just go speak to the clan leader.
The right? Hello, Overcaptain.
Take your business to the clan leader and keep your running pet on a short leash. Get him the right soon or put him down.
Just let me by. I have business to take care of.
The right. There can be magic? Are they gonna do magic?
Someday we'll get off this rock and show those Turians who's boss.
I don't think it's actually gonna be magic, but...
Right. Tear their scales off and let the Pyjax feast on them while they're still alive. Ha!
What? That doesn't seem like the Pyjaks that I've met. I didn't think they would...
Clan reports use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout.
Good. Talk to Scout then. Or Chief. Either one acceptable.
Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance with Grunt's problem.
Thanks, Edie. I think we were already told that. Fisher Helper giving us redundant information. Hello, Chanka. What a beautiful world.
Were you around when the female camps and the children over last week?
No, I was off dealing with a Baron in town. What? Any promising warriors?
Yes, of course. One day they would tear our enemies apart.
Hello?
Looks like Urs finally found someone to follow around. Greetings, human. My name is Ratch. Have a look at what I've got.
Everyone I talk to hates that aliens are an Urdnot. Except you.
I don't have the luxury of turning away paying customers. I do enough business off-world to know that you aliens have more credits than people here do.
So, you're not saying that you don't hate that aliens are here, you're just saying you're too poor to be able to make... to be able to enforce your hate.
What do you have in stock?
Most of it's food and drink that's toxic to humans. Rincall's a local favorite. Don't try to act tough, it'll tear your insides apart.
He's not joking. Rincall hits aliens like ground
How
glass.
do you know that?
Otherwise,
I mean, I guess you had info
scrap,
downloaded into your
whatever
brain
food
when you
those
were
Pyjaks
grown.
can steal, which isn't much. Take a look at my kiosk over there if you want to buy something.
Let's
What the
talk
hell
about
is a Pyjak?
Pyjaks.
Off-world vermin. Humans say they're like monkeys.
They're cute.
They come in and steal food, Rincall, whatever they can get their talons on. We started
I don't remember them having talons.
cannons to stop them.
I'm a good shot. Maybe I can help out with the Pyjaks.
I'm gonna be hunting Pyjaks?
You can use the console out there to control the guns. Make
Are
it
those-
the Pyjak
that's their
population,
talon.
and you get a discount. Good luck with that.
Ooh, discount. I will take a discount.
I should go.
Suit yourself.
Kill Pyjaks. What? They're so cute. Pet the Baron?
Good, Baron.
Ah.
Stay.
Well, okay, the frightening Baron that we used to shoot in the previous game are the pets, and the things that seem like they should be pets are to be hunted? I'm a little confused. Not really, but a little.
This is the great Krogan homeworld. This is the land of Kredok, Shiagar, and Viol. This chunk of rock is barely worth standing on. Never thought I'd miss the tank.
Hello?
Halt. You must wait till the clan leader summons you. He is in talks.
You know what tradition demands. Clan Urdnot must respond. Your reforms will not go unopposed. You risk appearing weak at a critical time.
Shepard.
Good enough?
I didn't know I was
Excuse me.
there. Who's voicing the clan leader?
Out of my...
Rex.
Shepard. My friend.
It's Rex. Of course, Urdnot.
Look well for dead, Shepard.
Should have known the void couldn't hold you.
Looks like helping me destroy Saren and the Geth has worked out for you. Glad we didn't have to kill each other on Vermeer.
You made the rise of Urdnot possible. Vermeer was a turning point for the Krogan, though not everyone was happy about it.
I thought it sounded like Michael Dorn. I just wasn't sure.
From his manipulation. I used that to spur the clans to unify under Urdnot. You abandoned many traditions to get your way.
Gatatog
Dangerous.
is... It sounds like Michael Dorn. Michael Dorn is not Rex.
Whether it likes it or not. Now, Shepard, what brings you here? How's the Normandy?
Destroyed in a collector surprise attack. I ended up spaced.
Well, you look good. Ah, the benefits of a redundant nervous system.
Yeah, humans don't have that.
Oh, it must have been painful then. But you're standing here, and you've got a strong new ship. Takes me back to the old days. Us against the unknown, killing it with big guns. Good times.
He squared. Michael Jordan is not Vax. My brain parses that as Michael Jordan is not Vaxeldan, but because I honestly believe Michael Jordan would absolutely get a vaccine, yeah, that's, I don't know what the Craptions were up to with that.
I'm looking for a Solarian. He was captured by the Blood Pack and brought here.
My scout commander can direct you. He's probably near the perimeter running target practice. Don't take too much of his time. I need a constant watch on the other clans.
Sounds like you've got big changes ahead for the Krogan.
We are making a neutral ground where all clans are welcome. Fertile females can be shared among clans. We will strengthen the race as a whole.
You threaten everything that makes us strong. It will not last.
Maybe. Until then, you're lucky to be a part of it.
There's a lot of options here.
What do the women of Clan Urdnot think about this plan?
It was
Excellent
our
question.
clan leader's idea. The neutral area is safe, and it encourages more female clans to ally with us. Attacks on Urdnot now endanger the females of all clans. Even clans that want to see me dead will defend Clan Urdnot.
Females have their own clans?
Your women have their own clan structure?
Nothing is more valuable than a fertile female. We know it. They know it.
That makes sense.
They isolate themselves for their own protection. We work together to set up breeding alliances. I can hardly do anything without clan leader Yuta's approval.
How do you maintain security with so many different clans in one place?
Any clan willing to send in hostages can come in. No fighting inside the camp. Each clan punishes its own criminals. We stop conflicts before anyone dies. Then we present a simple choice. Pay a fine and deal with your problems, or your clan is no longer welcome.
That doesn't sound very harsh by Krogan
Yeah,
standards.
that
Allies from
seems
other clans
almost
like
un-Krogan.
They help deal with skeptics. Many are eager for an outlet. Every time I've declared a clan unwelcome, my allies have destroyed them.
That seems Krogan.
Word gets around.
You're unwelcome. Alright, everybody, let's go exterminate them. That sounds very, very Krogan. Yeah, it's like, oh, there's the Krogan in this.
What's so important about maintaining individual clans?
Every clan has different customs, rites of passage, rules,
Right.
and behavior.
Let's talk about
battle
those.
songs, all unique. That diversity makes us great. No clan, not even
Indeed,
mine,
diversity does
was
make
meant
us
to
great.
survive on its own.
Urdnot is the leading clan. Doesn't that make your culture primary?
Nope.
For now. But every clan has its unique assets. The best tacticians are Urdnot. Jorgal has the longest breeding line. Gatatog holds the oldest settlement. Others have their own strengths. We keep going how we are. The clans will end up as craters under nuclear haze. Even Urdnot. We need to rethink. Restart.
I hope that works well for your people. But back to the reason I'm here.
We don't often allow aliens to do business on Tuchanka, but you're an exception.
Yeah, I'm one of the good ones.
I have a Krogan on my crew. He has some kind of sickness and needs treatment.
Where are you from, whelp? Was your clan destroyed before you could learn what is expected of
Was
you?
bred in a vat?
I have no clan. I was tank bred by Warlord Okier. My line distilled from Kredok, Moro, Shiagar.
You recite warlords, but you are the offspring of a syringe.
True.
I am
Doesn't make him any less
should
Krogan.
be in awe.
Okir's a very old name. A very hated name.
He is dead.
Of course, you're with Shepard. How could he be alive?
Does that name mean anything to you, Rex?
Vicious warlord responsible for many deaths, who apparently toyed with genetics. A clone undertaking the right.
The clone is still a Krogan.
Tank-bred allowed status as an adult?
Is it?
This is too far.
He's a living Krogan.
Nothing wrong with him. He's becoming a full adult.
Ah, puberty ritual. Common among species with hormone-driven reproductive urges.
I don't care what aliens call it. Krogan undergo the rite of passage.
Too far, Rex. Your clan may rule, but this thing is not Krogan.
I mean, he's
Idiot. So, Grunt,
quite
you wish
Krogan.
to stand with Urdnot?
What does the rite of passage require?
Yeah, let's find out info.
Say, Shepard. The shaman will discuss that.
Okay.
What happens if he doesn't do this rite of passage?
If he was left here, he would be killed. The clanless are not respected. A tank bred, probably more so. His disposition is what it is, right or no. That's just him being a Krogan. Okir didn't tell you that in the tank. Did he, boy?
You'll let a tank-bred Krogan join Clan Urdnot?
Only because he's with you. After all, you and I killed thousands like him. Not quite as big, but many. Clan Urdnot is strong.
He's
and
not
the others
wrong.
will do
He
as I
did kill
say.
a lot of them.
They see the benefit of my vision.
But this is up to Rex.
This is his choice.
I will not make the choice for him. Although I know what giving him the choice means. He will do it.
It is in my blood. It is what I am for.
Good boy. Speak with the shaman. He's over on the second level. Give him a good show and he'll set you on the path.
Give him a good show. Sounds like he's gonna do a striptease or something.
Shepard. How many times have you stepped in a mess for your crew?
A lot of times. That is what we specialize in. Stepping in messes for our crew.
Good to see you, Rex. Sure you can't come with us?
Wish I could. But I need to keep these short-sighted fools in line. Hunt well, Shepard.
Journal updated. +2 Renegade, +2 Paragon. And a stretch and posture and hydrate. It is about that time again, yes. Ooh, stretchy stretch. Stretchy, stretchy stretch. With hydration in mind. And I will attempt to make sure that I'm doing the best posture I can. The chair helps, but also I'm slightly too high and slightly I don't know. I need that new desk eventually so that I can sit properly. Oh yes. Good time to invite people for a bio break, is it? You're not wrong about that, Portico. Indeed, in fact, probably should take. I have been consuming a lot of liquid in an effort to combat the coughing. So, we're gonna attempt to do a bio break and not have the stream disappear during it. How's that sound? Cross your fingers, and I will be right back. Hello, I am back. Thank you for the reminders, Lord Portico, and hope everybody was able to take a quick little bio break and, you know, make things better. Talk to the shaman and talk to Scout. Sorry, I'm super paranoid today about the killing Pyjax. That's the one we want to do first. I'm super paranoid about, like, the stream gonna disappear on me again, because of course, watch a fight. Baron Fight Gambling Terminal? Is this dogfighting? I don't support dogfighting. White, Blue, Hope, Red, Brown, Thunder. Is there a reason that I need to do this? I'm asking chat, please tell me, will I miss something by not engaging with this? I'm generally not interested in, no, I'm explicitly not interested in animal fighting. Whether that be cockfighting or dogfighting or any other animals. The Varen here are taking the analog placement of dogs, therefore I don't really want to bet on a fight between Varen. That doesn't seem like something wholesome and something that I want to do. So unless there's a reason I absolutely need to do it, I think we'll pass. But having never played the game before, I don't know if this is between me and something else. A discount at the Krogan store. Hi, Adventures of Tony. I just don't know that I care that much about the discount. I'm not gonna bet on dogfights. Oh no! I still get to see the dogfight, apparently. Thank you for the posture check and the hydrate, Tony, and the stretch. I will do all of those again. Oh, and a hat trick. I will make that happen. Apparently not betting did not make me not have to watch the fight. How about a game hat? It's up here. I dropped a hat. Oh boy. Let's just go ahead and give you a hat trick here, and we'll put on the SR2 hat because we're playing the Mass Effect game. Hats flying everywhere! Schloop! Thank you very much for your continued support of the stream. And, sending your masks is a lovely thing. Thank you. I hope that you enjoy the new hat. Today has not been the best of streams, but apparently I was offline for 20 minutes without knowing it. Because we had problems with my internet, but they had stabilized, and then Twitch decided that it wanted to shut down my stream for some reason for 20 minutes, and therefore OBS showed me as live, but Twitch had me offline. This was not something I expected.
Let's see what the human can do.
Kill for Ratch. Shoot the Pyjaks. Yeah, we're here now. Oh, geez. What is this? This is much harder, and I don't really want to shoot the Pyjaks, but we're in it. Don't. Yeah, that didn't work out. How many did I shoot? Wait, another wave? I have no idea what I'm doing. At least I don't have to hit them dead on. Oh, no! Go away. This is supposed to get me a discount, I know that. I prefer the interaction with the Pyjak in Andromeda to this. That was the side quest. Let's go return to the shopkeep.
Looks like Urs finally found someone. Seeing those vermin roasting from an explosive shell. I swear it was glorious.
Well, let's get down to business.
I didn't do that for my health. Let's talk payment.
You have a lot of skill with those cannons. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'll give you a discount at my store. Anything you want, you buy at cost.
Thank you.
I should go.
Suit yourself.
See what he's got for sale. No, thank you. Heavy weapon ammo. Plus 75% heavy weapon ammo capacity? Yes, please. We'll buy that.
This might be useful.
Stabilization gauntlets. Armax Arsenal added micro harmonic oscillators to reduce stress on the kinetic barriers, ensuring suit integrity when faced with oncoming projectiles. Increase shields by 5%. Yes. Death Mask. Developed by Tyreal Advanced Communications Corporation, HAC, the Death Mask not only offers exceptional protection, but also includes an advanced audio processing package that allows unprecedented clarity and resonance for spoken communication. Increases negotiation bonus by 10%. Asymmetric defense layer. Offering increased protection where it's needed most, Rosenkopf Materials' proprietary coating process increases stopping power of standard ceramic armor. Health by 5%. Shield Harness. A series of ultra-efficient storage cells designed by Armax Arsenal to augment the existing power in the operation of wearer's kinetic barrier. Increases shields by 5%. Tyreal? Wasn't that a blade? Was it Mobius? I don't actually know. I've seen Blade Runner. I don't really remember Blade Runner. I know I've seen it. I don't really remember. I've seen both of them and don't remember either of them. So they like to put Easter eggs in though. So it very well might be. M5 Phalanx Heavy Pistol. We'll definitely buy it. I don't know if we'll use it. We'll buy it. Not buying the Pyjak meat. Sounds similar. Blade Runner might be Tyrell.
Should I ask the female clan for right of parentage?
Why bother with all the politics? You know you've sired a son. That's enough.
There's a map! I just discovered that there's a map. Right. Talk to the scout?
Give me a reason.
What do you want, human? You're crowding my hump.
Dr. Eldon Tyrell was the founder and corporate head of the Tyrell Corporation, who made the replicant. I did not know this. I don't remember Tyrell because my brain immediately thinks of Wayland Yutani. The Wayland Corporation and the Yutani Corporation, who became Wayland Yutani. Anyway. Help me find a Solarian. Tell me about yourself. Start with tell me about yourself.
So, you're in charge of Urdnot scouts? Why waste your time shooting at vermin?
Ammunition is the one thing we're not hurting for on Tachanka. As scout commander, I have to set an example. Plus, the little bastards get into food supplies if their numbers get too high. Can't have that.
lot of action around here?
Enough. Varen here and there, and snakes in any of the water safe enough to drink. Rex has made ceasefire agreements with some of the clans, but I still have to patrol, keep them honest.
What does the Scout Commander do?
We find out where the enemies are, and we make them think that there are too many of us to screw with. Sometimes that means harassing the perimeter, taking out a generator or two. Other times, we play hide and seek. We leave lots of tracks, exaggerate our numbers.
We are Shadows of Life. I understand what he said about, like, why they're shooting the Pyjaks. I don't know why the Scout Commander is doing it themselves. Like, that seems like something for a lower level scout to do.
So every clan of Tuchanka encroaches on the other clan's borders?
Borders? This is Tuchanka. Our borders are determined by the range of our guns. We are what we are, human. If we didn't fire at them, they wouldn't take us seriously.
If we didn't fire at them, they wouldn't take us seriously and we would die. Anyway, sorry. Maybe he likes playing whack-a-mole. True. Yeah, maybe he does it because he likes to.
That's not recon, that's sabotage.
It's a lot easier to count their numbers once you blow some of them up. Everyone knows where Urdnot is, human. It's not like we can hide.
Don't your storehouses have automated defenses?
Why bother? Half of what we eat is vermin. And if we get hold of defense systems, we don't use them to guard grain. We've got weapons stockpiles to take care of. Beyond that, our women and children get the security.
Thanks for the information.
Whatever.
Did I not get from that what I was hoping or needing to get?
What do you want, human?
I need to find the Solarian.
I'm looking for a Solarian. The Blood Pack captured him and he was last seen around here.
I heard about that Solarian. Poor bastard. If it's Blood Pack, then Clan Weirlock has him. Sent one of my scouts to check it out, but he never reported back. Guess they got him, too. Chief told me to give you one of the trucks. Just follow the highway to Weirlock's base, if you've got the quads to deal with him in the Blood Pack.
What can you tell me about Clan
Quads.
Weirlock's base?
Last I heard, the clan was holed up in an old hospital. I haven't seen it, though. I've only seen Clan Weirlock from a distance. If I'd gotten closer, I'd have taken a shot. You get inside, though, bring a big gun. Weirlock's base is crawling with Blood Pack.
This doesn't sound any different than most Krogan to me, honestly. The Princess of Tony is practicing their roguish skills by lurking in the shadows. They may be preparing a attack.
That doesn't sound too defensible. Why'd they hole up there?
Any hospital on Tuchanka has to be built well enough to withstand a bunch of enraged Krogan. When an injury forces us to
keep them
switch over
inside?
to secondary organs, things get messy. Higher thought processes don't always transition properly. Blood rage, they call it.
Any idea what they're doing with the Solarian?
I assume they wanted to torture him. You don't take somebody home just to kill them. It's messy. Maybe he pissed off the Blood Pack, and they brought him here for special treatment. No skin off my hump what they do with him. One less alien on Tuchanka.
You don't seem to have much
Xenophobic.
love lost for aliens.
Don't get your quads in a twist. If I was gonna kill you, you'd know it. Rex believes we need to unite the Krogan people. I don't think we can do that with off-worlders interfering, but it's not my call.
I'm getting a much better look at, like, Krogan anatomy from this than I have in any other part of Mass Effect that I've played. Like, I mean, they keep referring to the hump, which, I mean, clearly they had, but we've never actually seen them without armor, so don't know exactly what the anatomical structure looks like there. But I like their hip area and like thin, but then like their thighs come out like shelves, which is different. I haven't. You could play Krogan in the old multiplayer. That That would be very interesting. I did not know that that was even something you got to do. I hope you can play more than just a human in whatever comes up next. I hope that they allow for some of that. I don't know that they will.
What's Clan Werlock's reputation, and how are they involved with the Blood Pack?
Tough hunts, and they're not friendly like we are. You ever run into the Blood Pack? Mercenary gang. Clan Werlock started it. One of the only gangs with an off-world presence. They're fanatics, totally devoted to Werlock Guld. Whatever they did with your Solarian, Guld's behind it.
But the Blood Pack has non-Krogan members, like Vorcha.
Ha! The Vorcha. They're just like the Varen.
Welcome back,
They can
Key
use
Squared.
guns and don't crap on the floor as often. The Krogan are the only real members of the Blood Pack. Anyone else is just there to soak enemy fire.
What makes Guld so special?
He's got 2 children. One of them is a girl. Some people think he's got a destiny. Not me. I had a cousin who won 20 consecutive games of Quasar. Lucky bastard. I'd ask my cousin for a loan, but I wouldn't swear allegiance to him. Luck. That's all it is. Same for Guld.
Okay. I could take the truck, which I assume starts Morden's side quest, or I could go and try and start Grunt's side quest. We're here. Let's do this. Now I have to drive. I have to take Morden. I mean, taking Grunt... There's probably some good dialogue options between the two of them. They have a lot to talk about. Not my normal team. Oh, I don't have to drive? I was actually sort of looking forward to driving, but apparently I don't need to drive this. Instead, we get a cutscene. Okay. Here we are. I should maybe save, huh? Yeah, I've never actually tried doing the multiplayer in Andromeda, Shadows of Life. But I think it would be really cool, like... Why does the hero of these stories always have... I mean, I get that it was Shepard, and Shepard's a human, and... From the perspective of Mass Effect 1 and whatnot... But I think at this point, they could open it up and have the hero be from any of the races, and you should be able to play... basically any of the races. I get why they might not want to let you play a Hanar or, but like, any of the ones that have been companions, I don't see why. Because they've already worked out the mechanics of them carrying weapons and shooting and doing stuff like that. It seems like you should be able to play them. Are these Rachni?
The trick.
Is Clixon? What's a Clixon? I don't know what this is.
I'll put them down.
In the... What in the what? I never seen a Clixon before. This is a first. I have a feeling we're gonna run out of ammunition at some point. Hello? Hello, hello. That's way. Hello, goodbye. Oh, they blow up. I did not know they blew up. Also, we ran out of ammunition for my... Oh. I knew it was going to happen. I didn't expect it was going to happen that soon. Where you play as a what? A Dragon Age-like story where you play as a different with a title as a name. I'm not sure what you're attempting to say there, but I think I think a word might have gotten missed. Because Dragon Age, you can play as... Oh, gotcha. Where you're not human, but you have a title. As in, like, a nobility title. Yeah, that would be nice. I tend to play elves in Dragon Age, which is... It's a very different elf experience, because the elves are former slaves. And some of them are actually still slaves. Dragon Age 2, where you were a very specific character, was weird. Because I also tend to play mage, and playing mage in that game was weird because you're outside the circle and running around with a staff, and nobody realizes that you're a mage, and it's weird.
Enemy charging! Now you're worthless!
Right. Somebody drop ammunition. I hope so, because I would like some. How... I mean... You're the Warden and the Inquisitor regardless of which race you are. So in the third game, you can play, shoot, I forget what they're called. The people with the horns.
Difficult, not difficult.
The first time that you can play them, but you play them and you're still the Inquisitor. Why is my brain not giving me what they're called, though? Qunari, yes. But, like, even if you're playing a Qunari, you're still the Inquisitor. I think Dragon Age 1, you're the Warden, regardless of whether you play a human, an elf, or a dwarf. Dragon Age 2, you don't get any choice, you're a human. I have no idea why they made that choice. I do enjoy Dragon Age 2 as a game. I think gameplay mechanics-wise, it is my favorite of them.
Just to think to help.
It has its own problems, though. It's ridiculously repetitive when it comes to environments, and they regularly repeat maps over and over again. But then in Dragon Age 3, you can be an elf, a dwarf, a human, or a Qunari, and regardless of which one you are, you're the Inquisitor. I'm curious to see what Dragon Age 4 ends up being like. It was originally supposed to be a live service game, and they've announced that it will not be, which is excellent. I'm so happy that it's not going to be live service. Live service would be like what Anthem was. And I think probably because Anthem did not do well, they decided not to make Dragon Age 4 into that kind of game. And honestly, thank goodness. Anthem had good game mechanics. I enjoyed it from that perspective, but I never really wanted to go in and play because it wasn't as fun.
Enjoy.
I didn't like it. The live service aspects of it are what destroyed it for me. So like, they wanted you to spend money to keep playing, and I bought the game to play the game. I didn't want to buy the game to spend more money. But honestly, that could be said for a lot of games at this point. Hello, Blood Armor Pack Trooper.
I'll put them down.
Thank you. Thank you, Grunt. And most of it was cosmetic, and I mean, that's fine, but also just like, I miss the days when you bought a game and you got the game, and that was the end of the financial transaction. I do like that they can push bug fixes, but beyond that, I don't need you to constantly shove more content at me all the time. It would have been weird, yes. And I'm glad that they're not doing it. What, bypass? Thought about one of these.
Repurposed Krogan Hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
Huh? Dead what? Human body. Hello?
That body, human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject, victim of experimentation.
I don't suppose there's a way to tell who this poor bastard was?
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner, maybe merc or pirate. Irrelevant now. Clearly part of Krogan tests to cure genophage. Humans useful as test subjects. Genetically diverse. Enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Wouldn't something native to Tachanka work better? Varen, maybe?
Yeah, that's
yes,
a good question.
Human experiments strictly high-level concept testing. Native Tuchanka fauna likely used later in development stages. Wise to delay use of Varen until necessary. Powerful bite.
Okay, Mordin has no problem with this, apparently.
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal, pineal glands, modifying hormone levels, counterattack on glands hit by genophage. Clever.
Do you think they're close to curing the genophage?
Can't say. Need more data. Conceptually sound, though. Genophage alters hormone levels, could repair damage with hormonal counterattack.
This is the one that I would like to know more about. He talks about human genetic diversity, and yeah, humans have some genetic diversity, as do most living things on planet Earth, which this comes up a lot in science fiction. And I wonder about this all the time in science fiction, where we know our planet has a bazillion languages. We've got cultural diversity, we've got genetic diversity, we've got visual diversity, we've got all sorts of diversity all across the planet. And then we're introduced to an alien species, and they're all identical. And I get it from like early sci-fi where it cost a lot of money to make the prosthetics, and it cost a lot production-wise to create a new species. And so you end up with Spock on the original Star Trek, or you end up with something like when the Ferengi get introduced and get one representative of a certain species, and for some reason they never say, oh, well, this is just an individual, this is what they're like, this is the culture they came from, there are other cultures and languages and whatnot on the planet. And so you get something like the travesty of Deanna Troi. And I say travesty of Deanna Troi because Deanna Troi was introduced as a half-human, half-Betazoid character. And because the way that it was introduced was that because of her half-human heritage, she only had empathic abilities, where the Betazoids are fully telepathic. But then in almost every instance where we encounter a full Betazoid, the only telepathic abilities that they actually end up using are empathic in nature, except for telepathic communication with other Betazoids. Except that the way that they were first introduced was that Betazoids themselves are completely fully telepathic, and Deanna only has empathic abilities, except for some limited telepathic communication, because of her half-human heritage. But then we end up with the representative character who's on the series, and the rest of the race ends up conforming to them and their particular characteristics. And you get the same thing with like Odo and the Founders, to where when we meet the Founders, they take humanoid forms that look like Odo, even when Odo's not around. And that never made any sense whatsoever. They did it as a visual cue for us to know that they were Founders, that us, the audience behind the fourth wall, but as a species who can take any form that they want, and it was definitely stated that the ones who grew up with the Link could perfectly mimic any other species. They didn't have the problems that Odo had with trying to mimic a form to precise detail. It never made sense. Anyway, sorry. I just... The whole... They're commenting here on human genetic diversity, and, like, I'm sure what they're going to say is that humans are especially unique because they have genetic diversity that the other species lack. And I'm like, but I need to know an explanation as to why the other species don't have genetic diversity, because if they also evolved by natural selection, they should also have wide genetic diversity, just like humans. So I think that's my problem with a lot of science fiction, is that they presume that the alien species we meet don't have the same kind of cultural and genetic diversity that humans do, and they never explain why that's the case.
How are humans more genetically diverse?
More variable. Peaks and valleys, mutations, adaptations, far beyond other life, makes humans useful test subjects. Larger reactions to smaller stimuli.
Yeah, Mobius, when they're undercover, you do run into Founders who make perfect faces. Like, it's definitely a thing. It ends up being plot lines. Like the one that took Julian Bashir's place for who knows how long. I don't remember exactly how long it was. But it's when they're among themselves talking to other Founders, or like when the Founder is on Cardassia talking with the Cardassians, she looks like Odo's imperfect simulation of the Bajorans, and it does not make sense that she would take that form on Cardassia. Honestly, it doesn't even make sense that the Founders would have gender. but that's a whole extra thing. So the reason they did it was for us to be able to know who the character was, to recognize that it was the same character we had seen before. So it was for television storytelling purposes rather than for actual, like, in-universe reasons, which is why it bugged me every time I saw it, because there was no real in-universe reason why the changeling played by Salome Jens would take that imperfect Bajoran form, especially on Cardassia. When they were the only changeling there, they had their Vorta, they had the Cardassians, it would make much more sense for them to take a perfect Cardassian form. Or some other form entirely. It just never made sense in universe as to why the founder would choose that form. So that's all. You have a counter argument? I would love to hear it. The only thing I can think of is that the reason would be so that the people around them know that they're a founder. But I feel like there would be other ways of communicating that than copying Odo's imperfect Bajoran simulation. More effort for them for the purpose of blending in. True. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, that was one thing that always bugged me. More detailed copying takes more practice. Possibly. Anyway, yeah. Differing appearances?
I know we can look much different from each other, but Asari have a wide range of skin tones.
No, ignore superficial appearance, down to genetic code. Biotic abilities, intelligence levels. Can look at random Asari, Krogan, make reasonable guess. Humans, too variable to judge. Outliers in all species, of course. Geniuses, idiots. But human probability curve offers greater overall variety.
I'm disappointed in you, Mass Effect. Like, I'm super disappointed in Mass Effect with this humans have greater genetic diversity bit. And, like, it's just overdone and doesn't make sense. There's no reason that humans should be exceptional. The whole idea in science fiction that humans are the exceptional species and that because of that they're in some way better than the other species for anything. Just this whole idea of human exceptionalism, it shows up a lot in science fiction, and it mirrors real-world stuff like American exceptionalism, where Americans think that they're better than every other nation on the planet, which is demonstrably false in certain areas, like healthcare. But it's a very American, like, viewpoint, and it's getting translated into this humans are better, and it happens a lot in science fiction, and so I'm kind of disappointed in Mass Effect for doing it. Humans are a completely unformed blank slate theory. Yeah, that's a different theory. Fucking crapshoot, yeah. Using humans is wrong. I'm stopping this. I'm going to go with let's get Malin.
Agreed.
Side eyes in British? Indeed, Mobius. Although, you know, I don't know enough about British history and British culture, but I imagine that British colonialism also had a thread of the Brits are better than everyone else. And that's probably part of where the American idea of Americans are better than everyone else came from. But I don't know for certain.
I am the speaker for Clan Werlock, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werlock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
If I flee, I might trip over the dozen Krogan I killed to get here. I think I'll take my chances.
You killed our youngest and weakest human. They were not worthy of remaining near our glorious work. Inside, you will find only hardened, blood-packed veterans.
He sounds like a
tempered
cultist.
by savagery and war, and dedicated to one goal. The Solarian will cure the Genophage, and Clan Werlock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood.
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
If you care about the future of Clan Werlock, you'll hand over Malin. Now.
When we cure the Genophage, Werlock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan Rebellion
Yes,
will
Mobius.
become the Krogan...
You talk too much.
See? The human cannot hit a simple target.
I didn't miss.
Incoming!
I had to go Renegade. I don't think I had a choice here. Fart.
Krogan charging! Right on your ass!
Killed that one.
Ignore the Vulcans screaming in terror. That was surprisingly short. One of the few Renegade choices is really good. I mean, that one was just like, I'm going Renegade here. Correct about the perhaps unconscious arrogance of the Empire. Also true to say that everyone else was of the opinion that the British thought they were better than everyone else, even if it wasn't an individual case. Yeah, and I'm not saying that I know for certain. I get the impression that probably was the case, but that's entirely based on my observations of American culture as it has been the dominant. I mean, I imagine the French also had similar feelings of we're better than everyone else
Labs likely
when they were the dominant culture on the planet as far as Western culture is concerned. And arguably, the French at one time were the dominant Western culture, and then and at other times the British were the dominant Western culture. At least that is the history that I was taught. I don't know how reliable it was. And America is arguably, or has been, arguably the dominant Western culture on the planet, and therefore, I think it has to do more with the dominant Western culture tends to see itself as better than everybody else, and I think that that's just a failing of being in that position.
May contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences, hormone mutagens still steady, protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors, avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Morden.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000, perfect target, optimal growth. Like gardening.
Freedom fries.
You're saying you were working just as hard to keep their population from falling?
Yes, could have eradicated Krogan. Not difficult. Increased mutation to degrade genetic structure further. Chose not to. Rachni extinction tragic. Didn't want to repeat. All life precious. Universe demands diversity.
What was it like working on the genophage modification project?
Best years of my life. Wake up with ideas, talk over breakfast, experiments all morning. Statistical analysis in afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion, galaxy's biggest problem, massive resources thrown at us. Got anything we wanted.
I mean, sounds like creativity, just in a really horrific way. American mythology. Some tall beardy dude in a top hat ended right... Yeah, that is... Newsflash, racism hasn't ended. French fries were invented in Belgium. I did not know this. Although, I really did have some really good French fries in Belgium.
How can you agree with using the genophage, Morden? Look at what happened to Tuchanka as a result.
State of Tuchanka not due to genophage. Nuclear winter caused by Krogan before Salarians made first contact. Krogan choices. Refuse truce during Krogan rebellions. Expand after Rachni wars. Splinter after genophage. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Salarians, not me.
So if the Krogan banded together and formed a united government, you'd welcome that?
Yes. United Krogan saved Galaxy. Destroyed Rachni. Genophage not punishment. Simply alters fertility to correct for removal from hostile environment.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
Sorry, Lord Portico. I mean, you're not wrong. A lot of Europe has casual racism.
Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile Werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
What was pointless? Her volunteering or the doctor's experiments?
Both. Her mistake forgivable. Theirs not. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
Can you get any information from the body?
Minimal insight into experiments. Gene therapy. Risking cancer aiming for benign mutation. Krogan research is ruthless. Risking own clan's women for new data. Disgusting. Short-sighted. Wrong.
Belgian Walloons are more French than French. Attention, please. The Krogan demilitarized zone will be closed in 7 minutes. Please make your way to the gift shop to purchase your save files. Thank you, Portico. Welcome back, Tony. Genophage was wrong, the genophage was right, or come on, let's move.
We need to find Malin and shut this place down.
Thank you, Tony.
Yes.
I will hydrate. And try to sit better. Hack this terminal. code hack one. I don't like these. I mean, they're not terrible, but they're not my favorite. And orange with a large block of white after it. Come on, right there. Hi, Geek Outs! Welcome in. We are approaching the end of stream, but it is good to see you. We've had some very lively discussion of racism and societal exceptionalism, all prompted by the game that we're playing, which is a great reason to have discussions on stream. Dick Krogan. Let's hack the datapad first. Code segment. Here we are. And that one. The only way the Krogans have a demilitarized zone is A, weaponized, B, armed, and violent, and B, militarized. Yes, we are on Tachanka. We're currently in Morden's companion quest.
You killed the Bloodpack guards.
Not Bloodpack, not member of Clan Werlock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm an Urdnot scout. Werlock guards got me. Brought me here.
The chief scout told us to watch for you. We've taken out the guards. Get back to Urdnot.
I can't. The Werlock did things to me. Drugs. Injections. Said I was sacrificing for the good of all Krogan. Experiments to cure the genophage. Everything's blurry. Hard to think. Have to stay.
Morden, can you get him back on his feet? Stims, maybe? Something to bolster his immune system?
You don't understand. I'm not too sick to leave. I have to stay. They're curing the genophage.
Ah.
They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough. This is the best I can do. This is all I can do. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the genophage, then I mattered.
Why? Like, just need you to stick around for just a few more minutes, stream. Can you do that for me? Are we back? I can't tell. Alright. I think we are close to being back. I think I am live. Okay. Please be kind. To have that one. No.
Millions of children will be born. Werlock children.
I don't know
They're
what I
going to
picked.
destroy the other clans.
But... No. No, they said I was helping Urdnot.
If you want to help Urdnot, you need to get back there. But
Thank
it
you,
would take
Portico.
a real badass to make it back to camp while injured.
I can do it.
You? I said a badass, not some scout whining like a Quarian with a tummy ache.
I can do it. I'm up. And I'm going to the female camp.
Damn right you are. Get back there and show them what you're worth. Go. Go.
Nicely done. Fortunately, subject is unlikely to be contagious.
I don't know what I picked. Because I forgot. I mean, I think I picked the Paragon option there at the end, which is fine. Just when I clicked back into the game screen, I forgot that I'm supposed to do that by selecting the icon on my program bar at the bottom. Because when I click into the screen itself, if I've clicked out of it and I'm in a conversation, it will pick a dialogue option for me. So I'm satisfied with the result. Not what I had anticipated. How close are we to the end of Morden's quest? I don't want to know what's coming up, but, like, if I end now, are we gonna have, like, 2 minutes left when I come back next week? Or... is there a lot more? I have saved. Okay. So I think we'll try and just leave it there. I think that's what I'm hearing. Whoops, sorry. I'm used to this being game capture and not screen capture. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna fix things first. This has been a day. Let's go here. Okay, well, we'll come back for the final fight then. Because... wow. So, thank you everybody for coming by. The credits are incomplete. I definitely have had some technical struggles today. I want to thank Was Not Worth It for being a subscriber over on Ko-fi. Thank you, Elixir, for your resub, and I will thank you also, Be Right UK, for your resub. Thank you, Lord Portico, for the 500 bits. Keysbird for the 100 bits. Lord Portico for your resub. Mobius Tempest for your resub. Thank you all for being here. I'm sorry the credits are incomplete, but as you know, apparently Twitch and OBS couldn't decide together when I was actually streaming. And so I have at least 2 streams today, possibly 3, when it comes to the VODs because of the technical issues. I don't think it was all my ISP today. I do think that it was something to do with Twitch. Me being offline for 20 minutes without knowing it. But thank you all for joining me today. I am always happy to have you come by. I'm really enjoying the game and looking forward to playing more of it next week. Coming up, tomorrow we will continue with Wandersong, and then we will be raiding over to Q Times or whatever the stream punks are doing. I believe it's going to be Barony of Olives. Wednesday, I have some aviation brochures that we're going to look at from the archives. Saturday, we'll be back with more Ultima 5, and then, of course, next Sunday, we'll pick up right where we left off here with Morden's Canyon Quest in Mass Effect 2. So I hope that I will see you for some of those. What we're going to do right now, though, is we are going to raid over to the Gaming Mag stream, because it's being co-hosted by Urban Bohemian, whom you might have heard of, and they're going to be talking about the Gaming Awards, which Cipher of Tyr is receiving one this year. So since we don't have Gaxpack to raid into, I thought this would be a lovely place to go. So I'm going to set up that raid now. And as long as they accept our raid, yeah, that's where we're going to head. Thank you again, everybody, for being here. If you want, you can drop that in the chat when we get there. I don't know that it will make much difference in their particular channel. I've not really spent time on their channel. But, yeah. Anyway, thanks for being here. I hope to see you again soon. Until then, get out there and do some shenanigans.